Hey everyone, it's your girl Indesha and welcome to my channel, Grow with E. Today is going to be the first of maybe more videos, if you guys like these type of videos, about online businesses. So I finally launched my online business, truthny.com. I hope you guys all check it out. I'll leave the link below. I'll show it on the screen as well so that you guys can just like go and check that out. I'm extremely proud of how my website looks. I'm extremely proud of the launch and what I'm doing. I'm very excited to keep progressing and like keep learning and stuff like that. So this is going to be a journey and I want to share this journey with you guys. One, because when I knew that I was going to start an online business, I looked up so much stuff on Google. I asked friends that I know have businesses. I was on YouTube. I love these type of videos. I think that a lot of things were extremely helpful, and maybe a video that I'll do is like when I go through different tips, there are things that I learned from a few of these girls on here that I probably wouldn't have known just researching. It's just like, and it'll be like something small but something so important, or like, oh wow, I wouldn't have even known how to do that. So I'll save that for a later video, but today I just want to speak on Truth and Why, the birth of it, and why I started this online business. So excited about it. So last year, 2018, it's not going to be a long drawn out video, but I do just want to give an introduction of Truth, and then in future videos you guys will see, like, if you guys want to know things about shipping, how I did my website. I'm super proud of my website. I feel like even with a lot of videos that I watch, they'll give so much great information, but then I'll go to their websites and I'm just like, and it's no shade at all, but it's of course different age groups, different, different vibes or whatever, but like for me it was extremely important for my website to reflect like who I am, and I want it to be very presentable. So I hope you can check it out, and you can come and drop a comment if something is not good, if it does look clean and neat to you. If you do like the product photos, if you don't, I'm so open to feedback. I personally love it, so I'm gonna kind of continue going down the path that I'm going down in the future, and but I'm always open to like positive critique, positive feedback, and positive critique and feedback doesn't mean that you just have to give me something that you like. It can be something constructive, but not in a nasty way. Very receptive and open to constructive criticism. So anyways, we're gonna jump right in. So this journey started around January of 2018. Sort of before that, but I'm gonna say that was like the moment, because New Year's resolutions, that was like the moment where it was just like, no, listen, get it together. So anyways, January of 2018, I was working at a company that I love, but the team, not so much. Not gonna dive into that, but I just wasn't happy career-wise with what I was doing. I just wasn't feeling it too much, and it was kind of draining me, like expenses, all that type of things. I just moved back home with my parents because I want to save for home, and rent was just like too ridiculous in Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, if you guys didn't know that. Probably didn't know that. But rent was just like crazy. I was going through a lot of emotional stuff. So anyways, I moved back home, and I was just like, I need something that's going to stimulate me. I wasn't passionate about my job, my 9 to 5, and I started brainstorming. So I was like, I know I want to do like an online boutique. I didn't really have a direction as to what I wanted to sell. I didn't have anything, but I just knew that I wanted additional form of revenue, and I was like, this is something that I know I could do. But of course, I procrastinated, never really looked into it until February rolled around, and I came across, she's literally the thing that sparked me again. Her name is Nina Monroe. I will tag her, like her Instagram or something below. And she had a video. Matter of fact, I'll put the video somewhere in here. She had a video, and I found it on my Explorer feed. I wasn't following her prior. I just seen the video on my Explorer feed. I clicked it, and it was her in a post office with like one of those big crates full of packages that she was shipping, and she was so excited because she's shipping all these packages, and I was so excited just looking at that. I was just like, wow, this girl is like, this is amazing. And for some reason, I can't even, it might sound so simple to certain people, and especially if that's not like what your dream or your goal was at that time, but it was just like, just seeing it just like sparked something in me, and I was like, that's amazing, and that's something I know that one day I'll be able to do. So, but again, the procrastinator in me, I just kind of like moved it to the wayside. I didn't really like research I didn't really like put in that work to get started. So fast forward till May, mind you, January idea, February the inspiration, May now, a friend invited me to a Shopify event in Jersey, and we went. She was already a business owner. We went together. I was like, oh my God, like, again, this is something that I want to do, but I just like, all the thoughts like, how am I going to do this by myself? I was scared to do it by myself. And I wanted to ask her, and at the time I didn't know that she wanted to ask me, but she wanted to ask me too. Later on, we came and we had a conversation. We were like, we're going to do something. We brainstormed. Everything was great. We figured it out, and then life kind of took a turn for her in a different few areas, and she wasn't able to dedicate, I guess, like the time that we needed to dedicate to really bring this into fruition. And I completely understood it. She completely was vocal about it, which was awesome. It was just like, she's going through this financially or whatever the case was. And then we kind of tried to like figure out time. I live in Jersey at the moment. She lives in Brooklyn. So it was a lot of different things that wasn't allowing us to coordinate. And then at the top of 2019, I was like, I really need to do this. Like, I really want to do something. I need to be stimulated. At this point, I'm at a new team at my 9 to 5, and I love it. I don't have any complaints about my job per se. 90% of the time, I'm happy doing what I'm doing, which is great. But finance is not a passion. It's not something I went to school for. It's not something I ever dreamed that I'll be doing forever. And for me, it's just important to do something that is going to bring me some sort of joy, and as well, again, bring in an additional stream of revenue. And I don't want it to sound like, oh, I'm starting this thing to make money, but I also feel like it's something that, one, creatively inspires me and it keeps me motivated. And at the second time, of course, I want it to do well. And how I know something is doing well, if people are buying my products. So from that's how I get revenue. So anyways, the top of this year, I think it was around January, February when I knew. I was just like, I think I'm gonna kind of do this on my own. And then around March, I was just like, I have to get this going. March was my birth month. It's my birth month, and it's just like, I'm getting older. This is something I really, really want to do. I have the means to do it right now. I have the ambition, the drive. I have everything going. I've been researching. I've been actually doing everything. Like, now I'm ready to go. So I called her up. We had a conversation. I expressed honesty to her, and I was just like, I know that you're juggling a few things, and this is just one thing. Like, we have a long life to live. I love you as a friend. Like, we could always come together in the future and do something new. She was so receptive, which like lifted this weight off my shoulders, because I was so nervous of how she was going to perceive it. Even though I know that I'm coming from a genuine place, you never know how people are going to receive certain things. And I knew I wanted to be upfront, honest with her before I got like all my documents going or whatever. So as soon as we had that conversation, I got everything started. So from March until June, my goal was May to launch. I didn't get to launch in May, only because May 18th was the day that me and her first decided about that we were going to do a business together. So I kind of wanted to be a full year, and I was going to launch on May 18th. But that didn't happen, which was completely fine. I wasn't ready by May 18th. So June came around, and I was able to launch truthny.com. And right now, you're not seeing the whole vision, the bigger vision. It's coming, but right now the product is amazing. I believe in everything that I'm selling on my website. If I wouldn't wear it, I'm not gonna sell it to you guys. And I know you don't know me, but literally, this is my jewelry. This choker is one of my necklaces. This top is not on the website at this moment. Maybe when you see this video, it may or may not be. I actually just shot the clothing pieces today. I don't have any clothing on my site right now, but they will be hopefully this week. If I get the edits back, they'll be up this week. So that's essentially the thought process of this business and the growth, I guess, from just from conception, just the thought, the idea, to a long journey from it getting to this place, which is the very beginning, and I'm excited about the very beginning. So I hope you guys get a little bit more insight to Truth, and the name means so much to me, and I think I might save it for a future video, but, well, maybe not. Essentially, truce in itself is an agreement between two enemies to come to a peace, come to an agreement to, like, we're not going to do this anymore. And for me, it kind of came to me in a dream. Did it come to me in a dream? I can't remember. It was like when I woke up, it like, because I went to sleep and I was like praying on a name. I had a few options and it was just like which one, and then when I woke up it was just like truce. And essentially, because I feel like everyone, maybe not, but for me personally, it was like there's been phases of my life where it's just like you have like this voice inside of you that is like you're doubting yourself, you're second guessing yourself, you're thinking about what other people are going to think about you, you're just like going down this rabbit hole of thoughts that is not benefiting you. And that day I essentially was just like, you know what, like, I'm my own worst enemy, I'm my own worst critic, I'm my own worst everything, even though I'm like an amazing person, a wonderful person. I know that I am. I 100% love myself, because, especially because of my personality, is one thing that like I always want to be genuine with anyone who enters my circle, and I want them to feel that. And I'm 100% sure that people in my life, like, they know that I'm a genuine person. Like, if I bang with you, I bang with you. If I don't, I don't. And essentially, truth was just like, in that moment, me make an agreement with my worst self, saying that I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to talk down on myself. I'm not going to go into this spinning cycle of self-doubt. I'm not going to let anyone else hold me back. Like, I'm not going to let me hold me back. So that was the birth of truce. And you're going to learn even more about it on my site and through the things that I do in the future. And I really hope you could hear this entire video, because this fan is on and it's so hot. But I hope you guys can hear me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, please check out the website, truceny.com. If you have any questions, leave them below. I'm more than excited to do a video about it. Like, more than excited. I feel like it's something that is like spinning on my brain all the time. What can I do? What do I need to do? I need to get more items. I need to do this. I need to like ship out this delivery. Oh, this person just placed an order. Oh my God. Like, it's so many things, and I feel like it's something that's occupying my mind in a positive way, and it's shifting me. Like, my frame of mind was completely different not too long ago, honestly, and now it's like completely shifted into this business mindset where I'm so glad that I have something else to focus on that is positive and excites me. So yeah, that's it. Again, I'm Daisha. I really hope you guys subscribe, like, and share this video. Ask questions, please. I had a ton of questions, and I looked up a ton of videos, and this is just one of a gazillion that you guys can go out and watch. But I do think, honestly, that my website separates me from a lot of different people, if I do say so myself. I'm not saying it's this big grand thing, but it's clean and it's neat, and I feel like you see the products and like you trust the person who is selling it. Like, you trust them, and it's me. It's like it's like me. Like, everything on my site I would wear, and I'm excited to sell. So, and it's affordable. Like, just go and check it out. Follow it on Instagram, truce.ny on Instagram. You can also check it out on Facebook, which is Shop Truce NY on Facebook, at Shop Truce NY on Facebook. So, hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making this video and about to edit and post and upload this video. So yeah.